You drag yourself out of bed, reach for that oversized coffee mug, and wonder why you feel exhausted before your day even begins. Sound familiar? What if I told you that 3 seemingly harmless habits you're redoing every single morning are silently sabotaging your energy levels and throwing your hormones into complete chaos? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will discover exactly what's draining your vitality and the simple fixes that can transform how you feel every single day. Let's talk about something most people get completely wrong. The moment your alarm goes off, you probably do one of 3 things that sets you up for hormonal disaster. And the worst part? These habits are so normalized in our society that nobody questions them anymore. But your body is paying the price, and it's time we address this head-on. The first energy destroyer is something 90% of people do without thinking twice. You wake up and immediately grab your phone. Those notifications, emails, social media scrolls, they're not just stealing your time, they're hijacking your cortisol response. Your body naturally produces cortisol in the morning to help you wake up gradually. It's called the cortisol awakening response, and it's supposed to be a smooth, controlled process. But when you flood your brain with blue light and stressful information within minutes of opening your eyes, you trigger a massive cortisol spike that wasn't meant to happen. This artificial surge throws off your entire hormonal cascade for the day. Your body thinks it's in crisis mode before you've even left your bedroom. The result? You feel wired but tired, anxious but unmotivated, and your blood sugar regulation goes haywire. Women especially notice this disruption because excess cortisol interferes with estrogen and progesterone balance, leading to irregular cycles, mood swings, and stubborn weight gain around the midsection. Men aren't immune either. Elevated morning cortisol suppresses testosterone production, which explains why so many guys feel their drive and energy plummeting despite sleeping enough hours. The second habit is even more shocking because it's disguised as healthy. You skip breakfast or grab something quick and carb-heavy. Maybe it's toast, cereal, a muffin, or just black coffee on an empty stomach. Here's what's actually happening inside your body. After fasting overnight, your cells are primed and ready for nutrients, particularly protein and healthy fats. When you deny them this or flood them with refined carbohydrates and sugar, you create a blood sugar roller coaster that devastates your energy. Your pancreas releases insulin to handle the sugar rush, your blood glucose crashes an hour later, and suddenly you're reaching for another coffee or snack just to function. This pattern destroys your insulin sensitivity over time, which is the gateway to hormonal chaos. Your thyroid slows down because it's not getting the signal that resources are abundant. Your leptin and ghrelin, the hormones controlling hunger and fullness, become completely dysregulated. You'll find yourself constantly hungry, craving sugar, and unable to lose weight no matter how much you exercise. The stress hormones spike again to compensate for low blood sugar, and you're stuck in a vicious cycle that leaves you exhausted and foggy-brained by mid-morning. The third morning habit destroying your energy is staying indoors with artificial lighting. Natural sunlight exposure within the first 30 to 60 minutes of waking is absolutely critical for setting your circadian rhythm. When light enters your eyes, it signals your suprachiasmatic nucleus, the master clock in your brain, to suppress melatonin production and boost serotonin. This isn't just about mood, it's about coordinating every single hormonal process in your body. Your cortisol, insulin sensitivity, growth hormone, sex hormones, they all rely on a properly functioning circadian rhythm. When you skip morning sunlight and spend your early hours under artificial blue-enriched lights, you confuse your biological clock. Your body doesn't know if it's day or night. Melatonin lingers when it shouldn't, making you feel groggy. Serotonin production is suppressed, affecting your mood and appetite regulation throughout the day. Over time, this circadian disruption is linked to insulin resistance, metabolic syndrome, hormonal imbalances, and chronic fatigue. Studies show that people who get morning sunlight have better sleep quality, more stable energy levels, and healthier hormone profiles compared to those who don't. So what's the daily fix? It's simpler than you think. First, keep your phone away from your bed. Give yourself at least 30 minutes of phone-free time after waking. Use an actual alarm clock if you need to. Let your cortisol rise naturally and use that time for gentle movement, hydration, or meditation. Second, prioritize a protein-rich breakfast within an hour of waking. Aim for at least 20 to 30 grams of protein with some healthy fats. This stabilizes blood sugar, supports hormone production, and keeps you satisfied for hours. Think eggs, Greek yogurt, protein smoothies with nut butter, or leftovers from dinner. Third, get outside. Even 5 to 10 minutes of natural light exposure makes a massive difference. If it's cloudy, it still works because natural light is significantly brighter than indoor lighting. No sunglasses during this time. You need that light hitting your retinas to set your biological clock properly. These 3 changes might seem small, but they create a cascade of positive effects throughout your entire day. Your energy stabilizes, your mood improves, your hormones rebalance, and you finally feel like yourself again. Here at BioWell Hub, we're all about giving you science-backed strategies that actually work in real life. If this resonated with you, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss our content. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these 3 habits you're going to change starting tomorrow morning. Your future energized self will thank you.